But this brings me to my next point, and I believe you have some numbers on this. But the transfer portal can, as far as storylines that are going to dictate or be part of our conversation throughout the entire season, the transfer portal is another big one. And I think you look at a team like Michigan State, where they went in and they went after some high-end talent, got guys like Ike Howard, Red Savage, players that have Howard's a first-round pick. Savage has played in the World Juniors and got him out of Miami. So really interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, the portal is playing a huge role in college hockey. No surprise. The last team to win a national championship without a transfer on it is 2016 North Dakota.
Wow.
The last team without a key player on it would be 2017 Denver. And then you start looking at the national title winners. I mean, just go last year. Quinnipiac had a bunch of them, and Colin Graff was right at the top of the list, top 5 scorer in the nation. He was their leading scorer, just a really important player. The year before, Denver, Cameron Wright led them in goals. They got him as a fifth-year senior out of Bowling Green. Do they win the national title without Cameron Wright? Maybe not. Does Quinnipiac win without Colin Graff? Nope.
No chance. And he'll be back this year.
Even like to 2021 UMass, they had their leading goal scorer was a transfer.
Pritchard. Yeah.
2019 was Duluth, and was that the year Peter Krieger was there, and he was their first line center. And I mean, just these guys, transfers are playing a big role. And if you want some of the numbers, I think 279 Division I men's players went into the portal. 216 ended up at new Division I schools. These are both records. According to my numbers I've pulled, those are both records. There will be one more year where the transfer portal is very full, and this is because of the fifth-year senior thing. And then after that, I suspect it's going to go way down. I haven't looked it up, updated it yet, but I mean, we're talking at like 40% of kids in the portal are ones that only have a fifth year left. So you get rid of that, and it drops big time. We've got 6 Division III players going up to Division I. That's a record. Granted, like 4 of them are going to be a third string goalies. So take that with what it is. But if you want to go conference by conference, Atlantic Hockey's got 43. The CCHA has 43. Hockey East 36. Big Ten 27. NCHC 27. The Independents 24. The ECAC 22. A lot of the ECAC programs and the Ivies can't have transfers. Academic reasons for that. There are 8 teams that did not have a transfer. The 8 teams that did not, a lot of them that you would expect, Air Force and Army, the service academies. Then you get into the Ivies, Cornell, Harvard, Dartmouth, Princeton, Yale. And the other one that didn't is actually the University of Denver. So
wow.
They're kind of an anomaly this year.
Yeah, very, very interesting. And then, but they do they don't have any new transfers, but they have guys like Tristan Brose that transferred in. So, those guys stick around for a few years. So just hearing those numbers, it's staggering because you look at the transfer portal and you understand exactly how quickly things and fortunes can change for teams and how you can plug holes that way. Now, you could say, well, is this the best way to build a roster? It is in the modern game. I mean, it just plain is you need it. You need it. And I think that this also, the thing that I appreciate, I understand the frustration that it can cause for college coaches, but the appreciation that I have for the flexibility of the players to find better opportunities or other opportunities, or, they're not entrapped in a program that doesn't fit for them. And not all of these are done because of that. There are certainly players that shouldn't transfer, but that's the way that it goes sometimes. So that's a big one. Really quick,